Hey, besties. Okay, so we are back giving townies makeovers, and we're now on to Forgotten Hollow, and I love these townies a lot, actually. So, for Vlad, we already, like, fixed his face last year, which, thank God. They didn't have to do that man like that. I think he looks a lot better now, and so we give him a bit more of, like, a relaxed fit because like I feel like it's been a year. He's sort of warming up to the fact that like he can sort of blend in with humans a little more than previously, but like there's still like a balance sort of between like I don't know, more like old-fashioned clothes, and he's trying to like find the balance, I think, but like he still very much leans towards like older fashion or like formal wear. So he's married to my very first ever vampire sim that I ever made, with the vampires pack. Her name is Bella, and she specifically looks like that because I really wanted that to be a thing. I think it makes sense, vampire, bat, cute, very cute. And yeah, so I didn't really have much to do with Vlad aside from just like give him outfits and like switch up a couple of like skins and whatnot, but like aside from that I thought he was fine, absolutely perfectly fine. Like I think I did really well with the vampires. They just needed their like outfits. I had like no complaints about that. And so this is his wife Bella, who again, very first ever vampire sim I ever made. And I thought it would just be really cool if like she married Vlad. It's like the vampire of the vampire worlds. And yeah, I love her. I wanted her specifically to have like a more like old Hollywood sort of dress style, and I just really like her. I always come back to her whenever I want to play a vampire just because like she's great. But I will also say that Caleb has like a daughter in all of my saves, but like it happened in one save and I just like carry her with me like every save I go, and she's actually probably like my favorite vampire sim. But like she's great, and she usually marries Vlad's daughter, who you'll see like she's right there, and he has that daughter with Angela Pleasant. Actually I feel like they get married in like every save file for some reason for me and they always end up having like a ton of kids, and like only ever really have like one vampire kid, but they'll have like 5 kids together like something crazy. And so she's not actually a vampire, but I thought she was just so cool, and I kind of wanted to like carry her over into like the official townies save. I just think she's really cool. I just think she's really cool, even though technically she's like older than Angela is in the save. Just won't ask any questions, okay? Like we'll know. We'll know that like that's her kid. Maybe she's like Renesmee from Twilight. Maybe she just like aged that fast in like 7 days or something. But yeah, she's there, and we give her like a little makeover. But like this household kind of went really fast because like all of these sims are like sims that like I've played with or I've made, so they like already had outfits for the most part, and I just like changed some stuff here and there. And then we move on to Lucia, and I really like her face. Like I think it's something about like her eye shape. It's just really good, and I feel like she looks a lot like Vlad, with like the elements of Angela through like I think the eyes and the hair. Like I think she's a really good blending of the two. And I've actually done a household spotlight like a long time ago. It's probably trash actually, because like I think it was like my first little dip into gameplay of any kind on the channel. Would not recommend, but it exists if you want to like search for it. I wouldn't, again, would not recommend. But I did do a household spotlight with her and Caleb's daughter, the one I was talking about earlier. If you're curious. But I wanted to give her more of like a fun makeover because I feel like I always make her very serious. And she is serious, but like I wanted to do something a little more out there. Because I used the Betty Boop hair from Simindy because I really just I demand to use it on at least one sim. I always try it on, but I'm never brave enough to just like leave it. And I feel like she looks really good with it. I think it's really cute. So I left it. So I wanted to give her something a bit more like eccentric, just to match the hairstyle choice. And then we move on to the vatores, and I fixed Lilith's face a little bit because I like Lilith, but like I think her mouth was a little too small, and I just like switched up a couple things, just a couple. I feel like I gave all my vampires like bad ears basically because I just think it's really cute, and I deserve to be happy. So I did that I think last year when I gave them like their first initial makeovers. Yeah, and I have a bunch of lore about vampires that I sort of made up, but like I really stick to it. Like the Vatores have purple and gray eyes because I'm pretty sure they naturally have that, but like I really stick to that. Like if they have kids and if their kids are vampires, then they have like that color eye. And Vlad has, I think, gray eyes, but obviously his wife has red eyes, so I don't know, I take it really seriously. Like the eye colors mean a lot to me. And of course like the ears, I love the ears. And the teeth, I always keep the teeth for like their like human version and their like vampire version because I think it's really cute to like look in their mouth as they're talking to people and like see the little fangs. I think it's really cute. And I believe I still keep Lilith very like black and white just because I think that really works for her. Because it's like classy but not like stuffy. Like I think her and Caleb are kind of over the whole like old dressing styles. Like overtly outdated styles, I think. They're kind of over that. They're more like, I don't know, cool and hip and with their fellow kids. And yeah, I definitely think that they have like, they can like do nods to like old styles, like the stress. I'm pretty sure I use the stress. It's really cute. Like this is more like a nod to it. Like this is a stylistic choice, you know? I feel like they've sort of blended in a lot more. They had like a whole year. They've been blending in a lot more with humans. So I feel like they understand how to dress like them now. And I move on to Caleb, or Caleb, or whatever his name is. I usually sort of like mix them up all the time. But I'm gonna stick with Caleb, I think. Caleb? Caleb. I'm gonna stick with Caleb. And like, I don't really know what to do with Caleb. Like, he's kind of all over the place. And he always has like a ton of kids. Like, always. Like, every single save, he chooses somebody new, and they just have like 7,000 kids. Until like they die, and then he gets remarried and has like 7,000 more kids. Like, he's really dedicated. Like, the other ones, they'll have a couple kids with like whoever they choose. Usually it's like a human. So like, once the human dies, they'll sort of like chill out a little bit. Either they'll get remarried but they won't have any kids, or they'll just like stay single for a little while. But like, he doesn't chill. Like like the day of his spouse's funeral, like, he's already out looking for somebody else. Like, it's not chill. And I don't know why, but it's like every single save, he's always like that. I don't know if he's like trying to help the vampire population in my saves or something, but like, he's very dedicated. And I just wanted them to have like more casual vibes. Like, they had like sort of casual vibes last year, but I really want them to be like a lot more comfortable with like the balance. And then we move on to the screenshots, and I just took them in front of the houses that they both have, like both families have. And I really love the vatores. I think they look really cute like this. They're a lot more relaxed, but like still vampire-y. And I took the screenshots of Vlad and Bella in their like graveyard that's attached to their house. I think it's really cute, but they were both burning, so I had to do it really quickly. And then of course this is Lucia. Love her down. But let me know what you guys think of the makeovers. It was really quick. For the first time since I restarted the series. There really wasn't that many sims. But yeah,